awareness of insecurity in Nigeria has become major headlines day by day. Hardly could a day break without the bad news of individuals being kidnapped in the country. This is indicating that some miscreants have derived pleasure in violating another person's rights by depriving them of their freedoms. They torture, rape, extort, and even kill their victims in their hideouts. Even though the country's security agencies are trying their possible best to curb the threat, but their best is not enough. All hands must be on deck to fight our common enemies. Also, people tend to politicize and ethnicize some crimes perpetrated by the bad ones amongst us. Instead of finding a lasting solution, they put blame games. Such incidents has led to heated arguments among Nigerians on Twitter when one of the President Buhari's cabinet members, Mrs. Þ0L1C, shared a tweet where the Federal Capital Territory Police paraded 6 suspected kidnappers along Akpo-Abuja axis on last Saturday. Þ0L1C is a Nigerian educationist, pastor, and senior special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on social media. Yeah, she hails from Delta State. She took to her official Twitter page at Loretta and shared Federal Capital City Police Command acting on credible intelligence on Saturday, 6th February 2021, arrested 6 suspected kidnappers along Akpo axis. The suspects are Frank Ozo, 26 years, Nweke Uche, 19 years, Chester Uzo, 25 years, Chukwu Bertrand, 27 years, Chukwu Samuel, 25 years, and Kelechi Ngene, 26 years. That is what Loretta shared here. But what several people are confused about is that all these suspects are Southerners, Igbos, whereas some northern tribes, Fulanis, have been accused of kidnapping for several years, yet none of them have been arrested and paraded in public. Some even condemned this act because these people have not been tried and found guilty, so it is not professional to show their faces to the public. One noticed that those guys are not carrying AK-47 or GPMG, yet they are called suspected kidnappers. And a lot of people are reacting to this. Certainly, other tribes are part of the crimes, but the Fulani are more in the crime. Let's be honest to ourselves for once. Okay, really? Dude, hypocrisy does not count as honesty. Let's learn to separate the two before you start beating your chest. You know exactly what you are doing. Continue. This country is a drama series. They carefully listed out their names to show you that Esme are not the kidnappers. Wait for the second batch with only Yoruba kidnappers only. Suspected, yet you are quick to show their faces. Why not wait till investigation is completed and they are charged to court? If only the same rule applies to corrupt politicians and every suspect, what is wrong is wrong. Though these are the reactions of people that Þ0L1C quickly shared, and people are reacting that had they got away on courts, the Fulani Esme would have got them covered. Being a criminal, robber, kidnapper, and bandit has never been safer and easier in this country once you are not a Fulani, because the Fulani Esme will always take the blame as you move freely. You call yourself a leader, just look at how mischievous one can be. What did you intend to achieve with this? Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, an Igbo lady, just made history. Hope you've tweeted about that. They are asking Þ0L1C that some criminals were arrested. You rushed to Twitter to stir ethnic sentiment. Where are the suspected kidnappers arrested previously by the police along Abuja-Kaduna Expressway? They are writing it. These guys are just suspects and you are parading them before investigations. You all are shouting as if you don't know Nigeria police crime fighting style. They declare you guilty even before investigation commences. Let's wait pending investigation and judgments. Well, from their utterances, they look like Fulanis. Maybe something is wrong somewhere when the names look like fake because they are Igbos kidnapping and not the supposed Fulani. Enough of this wacko of a woman. We are tired of your unmotherly and rash behavior. Senator Lawal, please call her and dash her the INEC job and spare us this woman of no meek of woman kindness. These boys may be innocent of the crime credited to them simply because they are Igbos. Igbos are such a hated. Evil is evil. Nevertheless, crime is so evil. May God save us and give us mercy. Probably she suspected them of trying to kidnap her. These 6 well-polished human beings without any weapon attached to them and with nose marks were termed suspected kidnappers, and without waiting for full investigation on them and subsequent court proceeding, you bring their faces here to prove what? The Fulani Esme bandits and their likes being readily in the act of raping innocent women, dispossessing people of their belongings on the highway, and doing all manner of things. Okay, how many of them have you shown their faces, Madam Loretta? However, an average Igbo person is a hardworking being. Therefore, anyone caught along order should not be spared, as the tribe generally do not condone any crime-related acts. Okay. So guys, these are the opinions or comments on, the reactions of people based on what Loretta tweeted. Just like I've always said, she's always waiting. When we are having enough evidence all over the place, she will not even say anything. You will not even say, she will just go off. But by the time she wants to see something just to, boost the morale of this government, she will just go and bring something from nowhere and begin to put it. And to me, they are just so petty. We have said it. There are cases of people, there are crimes all over the place, especially when it comes to the south. Go to the police stations. People are full there now. They arrest you, When it comes to all this, they call them the Yahoo boys. Before you know it, just see you wearing or whatever, your look alone, maybe if they are not comfortable, they will just throw you behind bar. But the situation of these S-men, none of them has been arrested. None. And now you say, now that they know that the whole thing is evidence, the ones that are carrying AK-47 in broad daylight, how many of them have they arrested? That's what we are talking about. Go to the police station, we see a lot of people that have been arrested. But when it comes to these people issues, forget it. Forget it. That is what we are talking about. The ones that are real criminals, all of them, pack all of them together. Not that you will leave some and you take others, and you begin to expect, because this ethnicity and this religions, whatever they are playing, it started from the top. And meanwhile, everybody has taken into that, and you expect people not to continue. And when you have started something, when they see you doing that same thing, then you want to tell them to stop. And meanwhile, you are the chief in doing such a thing. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what Loretta pasted or tweeted on Twitter.